Hello again, and today we have a couple of topics to cover, including another milestone for Eminem, which we will get to in a bit. And this makes it 2 videos in a row with 2 milestones for Eminem. And before we get started, as always, if this is your first time here, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications, hit the like button to support the channel, and find me on social media at ETLifestyle_web. So the LSM has caught on to Eminem's Shade 45 Music to be Quarantined by playlist, specifically when it got to the bit about Tupac, and this was Eminem talking about Pac's songwriting ability.
I feel like might be the greatest songwriter of all time. Debate what you want about MC skills and all that, because he had that too.
So Eminem feels Pac might be the greatest songwriter of all time, and here's how hip-hop fans on Twitter have taken the news. Many seem to agree with Eminem, and there are some interesting takes for sure. One user states, "It's been a fact for a while. He was an intelligent black man who had no help from the industry. He was against it. That's why he couldn't be where Eminem is now." Now, this is certainly a wrong take, because the only reason we don't know how high Tupac would have soared is because he passed away aged 25. That's the only factual take when it comes to this, and despite passing away at such a young age, Pac has still sold more pure albums than the likes of Drake and many others considered popular today. So the only true reason he's not where Eminem is today is because he passed away, and let's leave it at that. That tweet also got this reply: "Just because he's black and he dealt with isms doesn't mean he's the greatest songwriter of all time. That takes away from his actual ability by making it about color," and some comments show appreciation for both artists like this one. Tupac was a great musician, one of the best to ever do it. Eminem himself is quite an amazing artist. Both artists have great artistry. And as always, we get the head scratches on Twitter like usual. Take a look at this and tell me what you think in the comment section later on. "I don't consider Nas the greatest, but he had a better pen. And Jay is above. He wrote Bugs Bunny rhyme, Beyonce's rhymes, and You Must Love Me. Pac wrote some great songs, but mostly for self. You gotta have more range, and always been on Pac's knob." I still don't understand what this user means by mostly for self, but that's why I have you guys to help me out, because I've always known, based on my experience around the world, that people will find Pac to be much more relatable than Jay-Z or Nas. But the bit about M praising Pac is just straight up envy that Eminem doesn't praise Jay or Nas as much as he praises Pac. We all have favorites, so that is just being disrespectful for the sake of it. Next up today is about another milestone for Eminem, quite the spectacle for fans, since I just covered one in my last video about how Eminem dominated 2019 with just 6 shows. And now in a latest report, we get to find out that Eminem is currently the only artist to have 2 albums rank in the top 15 in the SoundScan era. What this means is that since tracking of sales to consumers began in '91, Eminem is currently the only artist in the United States to have 2 albums rank in the top 15 in SoundScan's history. And I don't even have to spell it out, everyone knows we are referring to the Marshall Mathers LP and the Eminem Show. There's a lot of anomalies with Eminem's career, and this is one of them. Most of the time, albums that are highly rated by fans of a genre don't always translate to be a career high point commercially for the artist. And I'm not just talking about hip-hop music, I'm talking across all genres. An artist's best album is not often their best selling, but with Eminem this is extended, and the albums generally considered to be his best are also at the forefront commercially in his career, not just 1 but 2, and he lined them consecutively, back to back. Back-to-back diamonds without using double CDs as a multiplier like some others have done, and even on streaming platforms like Spotify, both albums crossed the billion mark a while ago. So the demand is still there to this day, and under the news, Eminem fans have jumped in to rub salt in the wounds of his critics. On Twitter, M gets trashed on a regular, so you can't blame some fans for this. A user states, "Best-selling artist of the 2000s and best-selling male artist of the 10s, legendary." But this was a missed opportunity to add overall best-selling artist of the 21st century, both in the United States and on a global scale. Interscope and Dr. Dre are already doing the Birdman hand rub at this point, since Eminem has 2 albums that certainly will go diamond in a few years, quoting Call and Recovery. And Eminem could also witness 50's Get Rich or Die Trying do that in a few years, since it's already over 9 million in the United States. And here's a user's response to news like this.
Success!
So that will be all. Share your thoughts below in the comment section, like and subscribe, follow me at ETLifestyle_web, and see you on the next one.